Hello, thanks for watching Good Work Now, your resource for finding and creating good work. I'm Dr. Brian Moffitt. Sometimes when you're looking for a job, it feels very overwhelming. Today's segment is focused on the basics, those proven techniques that help you find a job. Joining me will be Margaret Pace. She provides career services at Southwest Florida College. Margaret's got some great tips, some great basic tips to help you find the job that you're looking for. So sit back, relax, and join us for a review of the basics for getting a job. One of the concerns I've heard expressed to me from job seekers is that they have little or no experience. What tips do you have, Margaret, to help those folks?
Well, in some ways, I say to myself, they have a great deal of potential because you really don't know how far their abilities can take them. They may not know themselves what their abilities are when they have less experience. I do think it's critical because there are so many experienced job seekers currently competing out there that you have to work toward developing different experiences to make yourself more marketable to the employer. How can you do that when you're just getting started, those first few jobs? You would probably volunteer for an organization and begin to develop some skill sets. You might seek out internships, job shadowing and mentoring opportunities. Often school career offices can help with giving you ideas for how do I begin to gain experience, but often it's generally taking a volunteering opportunity and looking for anything entry level. That's the key words of how do I find something where I'm probably expected to learn more on the job initially and they'll show me what I need to do.
What's the best way of documenting volunteer experience on a resume?
Well, I absolutely, on the resume itself, use one of the bottom portions of the resume and identify it as volunteering, or if you're in an organization and that's how you're gaining some of your experiences, then professional organizations and volunteering, and you focus on those areas,
Okay.
and that's how you would identify them.
Okay, great. Margaret, any other suggestions or tips that you have for the job seeker?
Okay, well, one of the first most important ones is that in this time frame, a lot of employers are sort of dipping their toe very gently in the sea of should I hire someone right now and get some help or not. What they might do is they might be looking to temporary employment agencies to staff up, so they don't have to worry about having an employee that they've got to worry about, will I keep them? I'm not sure if I really like the way they do the job. Let me see if they're okay. They tend to go to temporary agencies. So if I'm a job seeker right now, one of the things I'm going to likely do is to register with several temporary employment agencies so that if an employer reaches directly out to the agency, I might get that call as the job seeker saying, hey, we have a possible interview for you. You'll want to go visit with this employer. The other piece of the puzzle too is that some temporary agencies are very specialized. So if I'm in the medical field, if I'm in accounting, or in the accounting field or other technical fields, there may be temporary agencies that they specialize in exactly that type of placement, and employers go directly to them for what they need. So if you don't have any connections to an agency like that, the ones that do are going to get that call for work opportunities. Other ways that I would look for work opportunities are several. I might first and foremost find out with people that I know already, my sphere of influence, my own network. Have you heard of someone that's looking for someone to help them? So don't forget, sometimes it's all about the right timing, and if you had asked at that moment in time, you would have found out that something was going on and you could go basically look into some opportunity. Look at local news and events also. I love the local paper, the local TV news. Often things are happening in the community and you say to yourself, you know, was that an opportunity for me to stop by a new business that was ribbon cutting, or someone had gotten a promotion and they were now, maybe their staff needs changed because they had new responsibilities and they had to do things in a different way. If for any reason at all, you say to yourself, if something occurs in local news and it affects the people in our community, does that change what they need in their work staff? You should go after those opportunities. And by going after it, I mean maybe there's a press release about someone that had some sort of prestigious award or they were promoted. Do you go and contact them? Do you congratulate them? Do you reach out to them to see if you can help them in some way? So local news and events is helpful. getting those referrals. And also, do you volunteer? There's a lot of social services agencies in our community, close to 300 or so in the Lee County area. Many of them need help. And you say to yourself, well, why am I there? Well, you go there for the right reasons. You go to help them out, and you find agencies that make sense for what you like to do or believe in. But the reality is, what if you get a referral for work from them? What if you hone new job skills in volunteering? What if you meet a possible prospective employer or another colleague in a volunteering opportunity? I always found that in volunteering, very successful people would volunteer to give back to the community, so you never knew who you came into contact with while you were helping out the community. It could be a great way to meet someone professional to have a good new connection with. Other ways that I would potentially find employment opportunities is sometimes professional organizations, specialized organizations, have job boards on their websites, and you say to yourself, this is where, if I'm looking for a specialized technical staff member, I might put it on a website that belongs to the Association of blank, blank, blank. So I would recommend that individuals in our community connect with professional organizations and see if there's opportunities there as well.
Excellent. Very innovative, unique ways of finding job opportunities. Margaret, thank you so much for being on Good Work Now.
Thank you.
And if you have questions for Margaret, she can be reached at mpace@swfc.edu. And thanks again for being on the show.
Thank you so much, Brian. It's been a pleasure.